are going on the rooftop because the sunset is coming and I want to share this with you. And if you're someone like me that cares too much about their hair, and this is the number one reason some of the days that we do not shoot a video, stay with me. I want to share something very, very sweet. Good afternoon, ladies. I would like to show you the sunset. So you see, this is a place for me where I can share my revelations because I have this deep philosophical mind, which doesn't make me necessarily special. I'm not saying it with look at me. It's just that this is the way it is. This is how my mind operates. So I created this space also for myself. If not, aren't we always doing the things for ourselves before anybody else? It is an existential question. However, this is not what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say, Jesus. See, I didn't even prepare this video. I never prepared these videos. We shouldn't prepare so much. Whatever. Look, the sun. I'll continue the idea. I was saying that we are all doing the things that we're doing because it ignites inside ourselves and it gives us, first of all, and this is how it gives to the world. What I was saying is that also this is a space where I share my revelations because the nature of my mind that I have to embrace. And today I was thinking that my validation came through other women because I didn't know how to be one until late, I guess. And the revelation that I had just before it was that I suffered a form of control around my femininity as a young girl, which is why probably my obsession with hair, which is why I thought like my hair is the most beautiful asset, because in those years of my life when I was supposed to start to understand I am a girl, I am a princess, and I'm loved and I'm safe in this world, my hair was short. And I'm not sure who decided. Maybe it was another friend that cut her hair, and I thought that I should do the same so I can be part of the club, still be friends with her. But then I felt so ugly because my hair was short, and I continued to have this hair, the short haircut, throughout my years before the high school when I started growing it again. But in these years before the high school, I didn't know that I have an identity as a girl, but I wanted to be one, and I was crying to have the clothes of a girl, especially something like high heels kind of things, or platforms for my sandals or my boots. And I was like crying and suffering because I couldn't get those things, and I was dressed up so neutral and in pants, and I guess definitely it came from a place where my parents didn't necessarily afford that, and for other reasons as well. But yes, I felt control around my femininity that was not encouraged. And actually, even to this day, and this is a sensitive thing for me to share, of course, even to this day, I feel vulnerable around the jokes, around the way, about the way how I was looking when I had short hair and was dressed mainly like a boy. And the jokes are coming from some members of my family, actually, and this is what hurts the most because it comes from other women as well. And it makes me understand how these small things can actually have such an impact on someone's life. I had to discover myself. I attracted the right people in my life. I understood that the journey of arriving to this femininity, I just saw a beautiful bird. Oh my God. That the journey of arriving at this energy, feminine energy, is different for everyone. So the high school for me was the place where I got validation from other women. There was this girl I remember that looked at my eyebrows and said, "Hey, your eyebrows are amazing. If you twist them, you're gonna look so luminous on your face will open so much." And it was like the first time that I had to look in the mirror after she said that and realize I have eyebrows. And she did it for me the first time. And it was a game changer. And I started to feel more feminine. And I allowed the other girls to approach me and to inspire me. And each and one of them inspired me with something, with their beauty, soul, heart, intelligence. We were just such a beautiful class. It's been 20 years since then. I hope we will meet again in the full formula. But being a class full of girls, we only had one boy. It was such a privilege. It was the experience that I needed as someone that was not encouraged to embrace their femininity. I guess many of you resonate with me in some parts, and I would love to understand if this topic is of interest, because I just met recently two new girlfriends in the new place that I've moved here, and I just reconnected with that feminine power of being around, surrounded by women that support each other, surrounded by beautiful, pure women that their first intention is not to be jealous on you or criticize you or judge you, but just to be so open-hearted and so willing to be friends. And it's just so beautiful because one of them, it's so young. She's 11, and she's at that age that I remember so well for myself, that it was a threshold for me, and it was one of the hardest because, you know, that's the age when you get your period, at least when I got it, and when I believe it's the most important moment in a girl's journey into womanhood, to have another woman by her side and guide her and hold her hand and introducing her to these notions of cycle, of feminine energy, of women empowerment, of how women should stick together and love each other, and how women should be the ones creating businesses and a better world, and loving the man and respecting the man as well, and create in harmony with the man. Like, this is the stage, so I'm not gonna go way too far. This is the stage in a girl's life that it's 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 the most important, I believe. That's when you have to have girlfriends. It's so beautiful to see this new friend of mine, that she's so free and she's inspired by her older cousin to embrace all these parts of herself, the creativity, the beauty, the energy that she emanates around her, the way she jumps and handstands every 1 minute. She is tireless, and I'm just fascinated. And all these things these days in the new place reconnected me with those parts of myself that I actually was missing so much, to reconnect and welcoming in my life these people and these kind of energies that once also helped me to open up as a woman. In high school, I was involved in all the extracurricular, this is how you say it? The extra activities that they were not in the curriculum, the normal curriculum, which were arts, theater, reciting, photography. I was the best at it in my class because I was having such a drive and energy to do everything, to participate in all these contests, and I was super happy because I was validated by all my class of women and my teachers, my professors, that they were also women mainly. And the head teacher, actually, she was an inspiration because she is the one that initiated us as a united women power group. So I will be forever grateful for that. Yes. Wow, so many memories are coming. Nevertheless, one of my favorite things to do, it was reciting. And I've actually won some first prizes locally and also photography with poetry. Lots of stuff. So what I'm saying is the conclusion and the revelation also that's haunting me, and one of the reasons I'm starting this YouTube is because I want to release my voice like I used to, because I remember that I was doing it with so much passion and I was reciting with so much vulnerability and truth, and I know that I like to speak and I like to talk, and I wish I could find my words better. And I don't know, I decided to do it in English because this is the language that I'm thinking and reading for the past 8 years, living in a foreign country. Also, because I want to reach a broader audience. So I hope, I hope I will become more coherent, because right now I have this level of shyness and incoherence and lack of technicalities. However, I feel good doing it and I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it. And I really wanted to create something today because I was, in a mood talking about menstruations. I'm experiencing strong PMS symptoms, for you ladies that know. So I am openly saying about that because it's nothing to be ashamed of. And if there are any comments about it, like, oh, please, too much information, have a nice life. I don't care. So I wanted to create, even if I'm in this phase where I have to lean in, and I did. I leaned in, I relaxed, I slept, I let my body be lazy, but then there is this itch that is calling me to talk to the camera. So look at me talking to the camera. I had to share this, and this is a topic that I want to explore more. Please, if you watch this video until the end, just let me know. That would be of great help. Thank you, and have a lovely sunset wherever you are. If it's today or if it's tomorrow, have a lovely sunset and have fun.